It's raining, so there's nothing to do. A lot of stuff I want to do outside can't be done. Well, they can be done outside in the rain. This may be one of the last of these that I ever have in my life. I used to be a Catholic school teacher. In my third period class at Holy Trinity High, figured out that there was an evil coven of vampires that were slowly making the people of Wunderbugh Heights demon-racked. And it was like Goonies meets Lost Boys mashup thing. And there was Chubby Mary. And it wasn't to make fun of Mary, she was kind of like the den mother of them all that held them all together. And well, cool 80s music. They made toothpick crucifixes in study hall. Made little notes of prayer that they put in their parents' pockets so that they'd be safe from the evil satanic vampire takeover of town. And I've moved on in life since then. I've left Wunderbugh Heights. I'm in some kind of other genre movie. I don't know, Blade Runner 2032? Hike? Okay. It's raining. It keeps the zombies away. Don't let them get wet, makes them mushy. They can hear them coming. Slows them down. Attack of the melting zombies. We'll wait it out until they just melted. With a fruit and nut bar. Only 5 grams of hexoxane 5 or something. That's the poisonate. It's got to be in there. You need a little bit. It's like a shot of whiskey in your beehole with a funnel. Oh, that's too much. And a dash of lemon. I was trying to think about beautiful moments in life. The obvious ones are tits glistening in the sunlight as, you know, dust from whatever is in the air, and they're there and you can smell them. Oh, fresh titties. In the morning. I don't know, it's raining. There's nothing I can do out there. So, I thought I would tell you the tale of my Goonies meets Lost Boys mashup. My career as a Catholic school teacher. Yeah, no, I don't think any of the kids knew that it would be vampires. I think they would have thought it would be werewolves, or maybe some mummies, maybe Jackalope Man, but not vampires. This is too obvious. Yep. And the high school janitor was one of the vampires. Wow. The truancy officer. The chunk. He's grown up now. He's a security guard. He's like Paul Blart. Give him a mustache. Tell him to just go vegan and carb out. Blow up. Yeah. You know, go roll around, fat stuff. Make a mockery of Dollar Tree life. I wanted to hoe rows with a pick. Now everything's wet. I managed to get 2 2 wheelbarrows full of dirt, good soil I wanted for a new bed. I'm probably gonna put onions in it, right? So, and why? For me, I'm not even big on onions. No, it's for other people. I happen to know somebody who likes onions, so when they come over, they have like onions. Yeah, go pick some onions, right? So I got 2 loads of dirt before it's just raining too much. I'm like, I don't want to be out in this shoveling dirt. So now when I want to shovel dirt, everything's heavier because it got wet and it didn't stop raining. It didn't stop raining. That's okay. Did you see what I did to my lawn? I tried to do a Frankenstein's toupee lawn transplant. I don't know if that works, but I've been watering it every day. And today I don't have to water it because it's been raining all day. And it's been raining on what I wanted to do. So I decided to wash the dog because it's warm enough. And now she smells like apple dawn. Smells so good. Much better than an old dog. Now. And everything's wet as she rubs off her entire body on any piece of furniture or carpet or anything that she could find. Thank goodness my mistress doesn't have prayer rugs, or she'd be horrified, the dog rolling around in them to clean them off. Her wet body. Oh no. Big wampum. Bad trouble. For me, I can say that. Anyway. Did you know my middle name was Machachawa? I bet you didn't. My other middle name. You think I'm going to put all those names together? Come on. People are going to be like, what are you trying to do here? Trying to be Alfred E. Newman III? That's the guy from the Mad magazine. Or Sylvester P. Smythe, the guy from Cracked magazine, the janitor. So yeah, I wanted to plant Rose of Sharon's. I want to just get it done. I have some things I want done. I just want them done. Now everything is going to be wet. I don't know, is it good to plant stuff when it's wet, or are you supposed to get it in the ground and then let it rain? That's what I'm thinking. Because now everything's like, I just wanted to be done with all these things. Ugh, it never ends. There's more shit to do. I'm just thinking of like 7 things. I'm like, just do them. That's your life. Just do these things. I don't know what I'm supposed to get a break from anyway. Is this not the respite? Right? Take time to do this. It's beautiful, Bon. Oh, oh. It's all gone. It's really gone. What are you gonna do? I'm giving up sweets. I've decided to eat them all, or throw them away, or give them away. Could be any of those. And then when there's nothing left, I'm not going to buy anything anymore. So now I have to contend with real fruit juice, organic, stickers on bags, gummy fruits that were just, it was so cheap, and I was like, they smell like the junk I remember going to the penny candy store, because it was a penny a piece. Some things were 5 cents, some things were 10 cents, okay? If you want like those little saucers full of little cake topping sprinkles, that was like 5 cents. They were like communion wafers or something, I don't know. Gummy candies. Yeah, and they're just made out of the bones of horses and beef and poultry. And just grind the bones into jelly. And you sweeten it. Oh, it tastes like the remembrance of the strawberries. This one tastes like something blueberries, but it's just blue. Like blueberries are kind of purple and kind of, oh, it doesn't matter, but this is just blue. Like blue like the sky used to be blue. Remember when the sunset went down and it was white and blue? Now the sunsets are all pink and orange and everything. It's because God blotted it out, and every night we're supposed to see that red sky and the dark moon and all this stuff, and instead what do we get? Trails. Snail trails. Talking about wet dreams, nocturnal emissions. What do you think I'm talking about? Stuff I'm not supposed to talk about? I would never. Everything's great. There's not angels flying around up there. That's not why they're blocking the clouds. There's not constant wars between Satan down here and heaven up there above us somehow. Believe it. Believe that. Run tell that. What are you gonna tell 1990s Martin Lawrence jokes? You'll never pull it off. Because there's no way that the way that guy behaves is the way that you behave. So if you try and Martin Lawrence your way into life, it's not gonna work for you. It only works for Martin Lawrence. Bad Boys 3. Push him in there. Put him in Spanx. Get him out there. Blown up. It's gonna be called the Bad Boys 4 Disorderlies. You know why? Because Disorderlies is the fat boys. They all died of heart attacks before like the 90s was over. I'm not kidding, it's sad. They were the fat boys. They had Disorderlies. They had their own movie. They ate chili and they farted. They took care of rich guys. They were nurses. And they weren't even really that fat. I mean, like, you know guys now, women probably too. I mean, they're big. If you look at the fat boys, they're not really that big. But they were just slapstick. They gave us, like, the fat boys got a movie, the jerky boys got a movie. I like them both. I do. I appreciate them for what they are. They both have William Hickey in them. Wow, that's weird if they do. Oh, what else? Moving Violations. That's going to be my that's probably a free YouTube movie. You can probably just download that one. Moving Violations, starring John Murray. Yep, one of Bill Murray's brothers. And he plays a character named Dana or something like that. And everybody has to go to traffic school because they lost their license for being terrible drivers. And, you know, homicidal maniacs. And weird perverts that like tie-em-ups. And old ladies that like take a shit in the men's urinal. And Jennifer Tilly. And one of Brian Murray's little brothers. And it totally works. It's like some kind of police academy thing. It's got Wendy Jo Sperber in it. It's got that Fred guy that everybody likes from that show with him and Martin Mull. I can't remember what his name is. But he's just like a weird guy. He's never funny. But it's funny somehow. I don't know how he does it. What's his name? Fred Willard. That guy. Yeah, Fred Willard. And don't give him shit. I gotta stop. Look. You can. It's called Moving Violations. It's on YouTube for free. I'm also gonna recommend what's it called? Night Patrol. Night Patrol. The story of the unknown comic, a Los Angeles comic who wears a paper bag on his head. That'd be today's DVD. Find it for free on YouTube movie right up until the end. And Night Patrol, starring, I don't know, Linda Blair and a bunch of people nobody else ever. Pat Morita, who gets attacked in an alley. I'll leave it at that. It's a famous scene in cinema history. Pat Morita gets attacked in an alley in Night Patrol. You can go look up that scene. That should be good for laughs. Even if it stops raining, like I've got to restructure what my plans are, what I'm doing. Because everything's wet now. I could just throw shit in anyway wet, but it's more of a pain in the ass. And it's a muddy mess because it hasn't stopped raining yet, so I don't know. And everything's quiet and well because they're burying all the bodies from the Plants vs. Zombie thing that went down, and that's over too. So we had vampires in Catholic school. We had what was the other one I said? Yeah, those DVD movies. And then the thing I said about Plants vs. Zombies. And then I don't know, and then there was like a Fortnite thing. I don't know, zombies. Whatever. It's all good. There's another one with a genie that comes out of a magical doorknob, and the magical doorknob can take you to places. And it's like an Adult Swim fantasy idea thing. And something that was just about like Last Man on Earth type of thing, because then you don't need it's like something always you can do in isolation. There's gonna be like a lot of videos about like I'm the last person alive, like everything I predicted like a while ago when we used to do it the old ways. So here we are. I don't know. You wanna hear a knock knock joke? Okay, you say knock knock. Okay, who's there? You get it? That's the joke. The joke is I get you to say knock knock, so then you say knock knock, and I say who's there? And you don't know because you didn't prepare a joke. That was my joke. You get it? It doesn't matter. It's too deep. For me. I was trying to think of good things. Like I keep trying to think of like positive things to say. Quiet, private moments like this without incident, where nothing's scratching at a window to eat you, or you're not worried about that becoming like 5 more dead things, and then smell, and then the rain. You know what wet zombie smells like? If you don't like wet dog, you're really not gonna like wet zombie. It smells like when lunch meat goes bad, but you can't get away from it. You know, like when lunch meat goes bad, you smell it and you go, oh, that's bad, and you throw it away. You zip the Ziploc back up, throw it in the garbage, forget about it. No, you can't do that when it's trying to eat your brains. It's not going to happen anyway. It's just painful that they would try. You can't get to the brain through the biting and teeth. That doesn't work. Zombies are weak. They're dead already. I don't know. There's magic. I don't know. It's evil. Yeah, I don't know if I have any more movie ideas, or you know, like cool adult anime cartoon ideas. Something about like a world where everyone's possessed by demons and stuff like that. Demons, and everyone has demon lovers, and their tattoos come off of their bodies that are avatars that protect them, that they go into battle with. Somebody's got like a wolf thing, and somebody's got like a devil lady thing with breasts and like zebra legs or something. She's hot. She's got a bowl haircut. Some guy's got like a weird, like, oh, he picked the character for the kid that likes men, wrapped up like, you know, like, what is that? Not Mapplethorpe. What was the other guy? I don't know. Some kind of gay artist guy. Toms of Finland. Yeah. This isn't. Who picked the Toms of Finland avatar demon thing? Okay, we know about you, pal. We figured it out. And then there's just, it's a dragon. It could be a dragon. And then anyway, just everyone else is demons. Like anyone is demons. You can go online. Everyone's demons. And you can have a half demon lover if you want. You decide to get something for the girls, something for the guys, something for people who like dragons. It's like basically My Little Ponies, but it's just dragons, you know? Like they just get off on it because it's like, I just don't know what that is. Is there just some kind of bleeps that go off in the show that's like a coded message that when some of people hear this at the wrong age, it just does things to their brains and their bronies? What is that? Don't worry, I know we've got to be... I don't know what I'm allowed to talk about anymore. I guess anything I want. Yeah. I don't know, I might go scavenging. Maybe I'll shoot some video of that. I don't always have to be in them. It's just giving you something nice to look at, right? Maybe you saw some birds. Maybe you didn't. I hear them chirping. They don't stop singing all through this whole thing. It's great. It's kind of like a beautiful day, and it's nice to be enjoying. Oh, there we go. I got something nice. I just came to it naturally. Now I'm ruining it. No, I won't. It's just nice. I just liked having this moment to fill with just nonsense. I know it's a waste of time. But it's beautiful moments like this. I mean, it's raining. Everything's green. It's growing in. There's lots of weeds. And they're going to stay there. And we're just enjoying the beauty of the Victorian countryside. It's like some kind of old biddies' best dream when they weren't allowed to think about what fantasies they could have before they had Harlequin romance novels. And they're like, oh, just to have a life free in the Victorian countryside, and we would make maple cakes and light candles on a brushka around Christmas or whatever they did in the olden times. And Christmas lasted 32 days. I'm not against that. I mean, I just don't know. It's like old traditions of, you know, the way they don't do things anymore, and that's like would be somebody's biggest fantasy, because the world hadn't been perverted and people were more pure and more simple, so they weren't thinking like, and I would have a lust palace full of writhing Paul Abdul dancers on the gym inside of a sweaty audition parlor or whatever it is. And then that's, you know, whatever people think about now. Oh, if I was only the tattooed lady, and all the oily hands would rub me down at the bar hall and be covered with beer nuts and sea nuts, whatever, from the sailors, you know, from the guys in the Navy, sea nuts, all over her back. Oh, that's me mother. Oh, what a gal. Oh, you're all could be my daddy. Anyway, you could. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Just moments. I don't know. That's all like what are good things? I'm like, well, I just have these really great moments. Like the rain has slowed me down, and it's given me, oh, what a great video I got to make. Hang out with you guys, gals. Have you identify? I'm open to it. I just, you know, please crack a Bible, discover Jesus. That you do need him. You do. What else? I don't know, just like sometimes in the weather, like even rain can be enjoyable. I know some place it rains all the time. People are like, yeah, I know, I like it that way. That's why we live here. And just read Gothic story works and collected volumes of guys like alive during Edgar Allan Poe's time. You never even heard of their shit. We talk Miskatonic University, poppycock. I know the guy who is the originator of all that H.P. Puffle stuff. Oh yes, it was Rosencrantz von Stickelmeyer. And he is the real H.P. Lovecraft. That's where Stephen King got all his ideas from. And EC Comics. And DC Cab with Mr. T. And the guy who's in love with Irene Cara. And I don't know. I don't remember any. Was Hulk Hogan in DC Cab? I don't know. Mr. T was. And a whole bunch of wacky characters. Somebody's nephew. Some nepotism probably in there. And the whole thing was directed by Joel Schumacher. Bam! Bringing it back around. That's Lost Boys. Don't forget about my Lost Boys Goonies in the Catholic school pitch. Alright? And then the two girls become best friends. Chubby Mary and Hadassah, and they call her Esther. Right? It's, hey, you gotta drop as many references. Get those kids to read that book. It's a good Christian film. And, it's about vampires. It's like nobody's doing that. They're, you know what I mean? You don't need a lot of money. It's just blood and crosses. Maybe you need to have somebody explode into blood. You could just do that, you know, like with corn syrup or something. Just get, I don't know, Kool-Aid. Anyway, yeah, I have like an idea like Tron, but since it's all computerized and shit, I don't know how to describe it. I don't really have an idea for a ninja movie or anything like that. I just feel like that's been tapped out. Like that's like just as much fantasy as like guys clashing swords around and stuff. Like people. They have more of a Animal Crossing scavenging. You know, with light, jolly music in the background. It's like, oh look, I found a thing of Tic Tacs. Only half moldy. That means I can eat the ones that aren't moldy. Whatever. I don't know. I just thought you could appreciate the old estate. You hear that nature, or just hear that. I hear birds. It smells good too. Maybe not in here, but out there it smells great. All these things are in bloom, and it just smells good. I'm like, cool. Hey, I take what I get. All right. These are the things I was trying to tell you, like good things, like good moments. Just being outside. Is this still raining? Just being outside, and the air just smells good because things are in bloom. And the duck ate like so much of my stuff I needed to plant, and I'm like, well, here's what I got left. It's my dirty dozen or so of I got more than that, but let's call them the dirty dozen of crops that survived everything, inside, outside, too cold, too rainy, and then too busy doing other things that the ducky Edie ate my sunflowers and the pumpkin things. Cucumbers, I don't even have any cucumbers. I have peas, some pumpkins, I can't even remember what else. Several other things. Sunflowers, forget it, I gotta start again. That's okay, there's still time. Yeah, I don't know, I guess those are all my dystopian teen sci-fi movies. Or direct to streaming, you watch them at home. Productions. You can put zombies in there, whatever. Just anything with possessed, or everything's possessed by demons. As predicted by every anime, everything ever. You can have a demon half-brother that has confused genderality. He's really big in the Japanese spooky scene. This means he's blowing Japanese dudes in Japan. Maybe now, stuck over there, doing it with a mask on. Okay. I don't want to get crude. Well, I don't know, just moments of just, maybe even like I'm talking my nonsense and you're just like, yeah, everything's pretty great. Maybe you've got your belly's a little bit warm, you're like, oh, I have this, it's booze, you have alcohol. Maybe you're a little warm and fuzzy. Maybe you're one of those people that smokes. Maybe you're a little warm and fuzzy, a little buzzy. I don't know. It's probably bad. It's probably bad for you to long term. But, you know, have those quiet moments then too. Whatever it is you do, whatever it is your weakness, and you're like, oh, Jesus, this one stupid thing I can't quit. I know you know that I do this. I tell you that I do this. Why? Why, Lord? Why can't I stop with Mary Jane? Oh, I'm like Dave Chappelle and Half Baked. What am I doing? Or whatever it is you have a problem with. I used to have a problem with vodka. Not so much anymore. Maybe that's about it. Maybe a little bit of a wine problem. Why am I saying this? It's over. It's easy to talk about it now. But yeah, I don't know. Whatever it is, if it's too late and you've already imbibed, you wine bibber, you. Well, get the best out of it. If there's anything good and holy you can get out of your wine bibbing or your doob slobbering, smoking your doobers, puffing your chiba, whatever it is. That's it. I don't want anybody with the cleaning products where they take the stuff to clean the computer keyboards and the guy's like, he's wonked out of his brain inside his pickup truck. That's terrible. Don't you watch that video. However, whatever it is, like if you're like, this is my thing that I'm weak about, you need that to get you through, or it's a cigarette maybe, and or a pipe, like with tobacco, like with I don't know what you call it, just like pipe tobacco. I guess that's all it is. You have pipe tobacco. It's a weakness. So I don't know. I'm just saying, like, if you can get the most out of it, just have a moment and look around and go, yes, nobody's saying any stupid shit. Maybe for me. Maybe I am still. But, I don't know. They're there to be had. Sometimes it's just that moment when you realize everybody's shut up, like all around you. You know, even if it's just like I live alone, and I'm like, I know, but there's like other people making noise, right? I'm like, well, yeah, usually. Well, great. How about now? No, you can't even tell what it is. It's just like murmuring, like indistinct noise. Like it could be anything. So that's good too. Hey, it's better than nothing. It's better than fighting over who has to keep the kids because none of them wants to do it. I wasn't like that, but I've heard it. I've heard people like arguing, like, no, you have to, when the kids are there. No, because I'm going to sit here and do nothing. And everybody else that lives around us knows that we're just getting drunk or high or whatever they're doing. And it gets really quiet, then they start arguing again, and then whatever. Well, I don't live like that anymore, obviously. I live here out at the old estate. I don't know, just remember those quiet, good moments, I guess. I guess I'll just say that. I don't know, I think that's enough. Yeah, I don't know, what'd you think? Hey, I don't know what these are going to be. When we just start hanging out, it's like one take, that's it. And if there's two takes, there's two takes. I just labeled the video second take. Like, no editing, no nothing. They're long, they're short, whatever they are. They are. Vlog. Okay. Well, anyway, it's cool hanging out with you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bless you.